Well, the season has come to an end for the Gray-New Gloucester Raymond All-Star Little League baseball team. They lost to Bridgewater, Mass. in the New England Regional Championship game last night in a nationally televised game on ESPN, 8-0. It was a great run for the team from Maine. Joining us this morning from Bristol, Connecticut, the side of the New England Regionals is head coach Eric Hanley. Eric, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Coach, you guys spent the morning packing and getting ready to unfortunately come home to Maine and not travel to Williamsport for the Little League World Series. Let's get the tough part out of the way. Let's talk about last night. You just ran into a buzzsaw on the pitcher's mound. You had to face him twice in the tournament. Talk about that pitcher from Mass and also just that game last night.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Dominic, he pitched great. He's a phenomenal pitcher. I'm excited to see how he does down in Williamsport. That's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes the other team just has your number, and there wasn't much we could do. Tip our caps to him and wish him the best down in Williamsport.
Yeah, it's tough too when you guys had some walks early on. When you fall behind to a guy like him, not just 1-0 in the first inning, but a couple of runs in the second, it's tough to make that comeback against a powerful guy on the mound like last night.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's that's how baseball goes though. Sometimes it's still quite a run. Very proud of the boys.
Yeah. How are the players doing after last night's game?
They're doing all right. Definitely kind of ups and downs, waves of emotions. They were definitely bummed. At the same time, too, still had a lot of laughs. They made so many new friends, lots of memories. None of them or the parents, coaches, we wouldn't trade this experience for the world. Yeah,
let's talk about this run now, Eric. Everything from the regular Little League season to tryouts for the All-Star team, and then the regional and then state tournament to advance to Bristol. You gotta be proud of the kids.
Yeah, no, 100%. Especially the way they just kind of carried themselves. They won an award down in Bristol for the kind of team with the best sportsmanship. So really proud of that. Hopefully, we didn't get the win that we were hoping to get, but I think just as far as being young men, they won. They won that, and that's important.
Yeah. How much practice and time has gone onto this team for you, the players, and even the parents over the last couple of months?
Countless hours. I mean, we maybe had one day off a week. Other than that, it was either games or practices, scrimmages, lots of work. So I guess the upside is we'll all get to start mowing our lawns again.
And also the support that you got, not only from the Gray-New Gloucester and Raymond community, but the entire state of Maine. People watching on ESPN last night. I know there were watch parties. And talk about the support from somebody watching that team.
It's awesome. It's really heartwarming. That's what we kept telling the boys was, yeah, we're from Gray-New Gloucester Raymond Little League, but we're representing the whole state of Maine. So let's make them proud. And, we let them know there was watch parties everywhere, and they were pretty excited about that.
Let's talk about the makeup of your team. Some of the players that, really put it on the line, gave 100% to make this run all the way to the regional final.
Yeah, I think ultimately all 13 of them really showed up. I think the depth of our team was one of our biggest strengths. Outside of a couple of these recent games here, everyone in the lineup 1 through 13 contributed with the bats. Pitching was phenomenal, though. Every kid who stepped on the mound for us did great. Anywhere from Wes to Jack to Drew. Bo showed up big in the state, closing some games out for us. Elliot Sesniak, catcher and pitcher, also really great. And every one of those kids made some amazing defensive plays too. It's been awesome just watching the ESPN replays of some of their efforts on the field.
How about the experience from playing in such big games? How much this is going to help the players down the road when they start playing middle school, maybe some AAU, and also high school baseball in the future?
Yeah, I think it's prepared them really well. Short of them, finding a way onto a D1 field or the College World Series or anything like that. I think anything else they face in baseball is going to be kind of a cakewalk for them. They've been on ESPN now, so it's about as big of a stage as you can get.
And they have, of course, had you mic'd up during the whole game. How crazy was that kind of last night, knowing that you had a microphone on you?
So I actually didn't have the mic on me. Mike, our third base coach, he was the one that was mic'd up. So he liked it. It's just one of those things, right? We're on microphones, so.
Hey, first of all, How did you find the happy medium between having fun, competing, and the pressure of playing in some of these games?
Yeah, I think we've always tried to approach it with fun. I mean, there's definitely time where we got to be strict with them and make sure that they're focusing on the task at hand. But really, we were telling them all the way through, there's no pressure here. What they did was awesome. The pressure was on everyone else. So it's great that we made it as far as we did. But that we tried to just keep them loose as best as we could and just tell them, hey, there's no pressure. We're here to have fun. This is going to be one of the best experiences of your life, whether we win or lose.
Yeah, one last thing, Eric. Let's talk about how important Little League baseball is, and also what's next for your team.
Yeah, Little League baseball is awesome. I love it. I'm a huge fan of Little League baseball. I played it as a kid. The coaches did. It's great. It brings communities together. A lot of these kids play on different travel programs, and they're doing that type of stuff, but the Little League's always about just your local community and representing them and teaching these kids, beyond baseball to be good people, be good sportsmen. What's next for the team? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they can make a run next year, the next division up. I'm excited for baseball in Gray-New Gloucester, though. It's a great group of kids, and they've got some good mentors from the kids from 23 that went down to Williamsport. So I'm excited for the future of Gray-New Gloucester baseball.
Well, Eric, drive safely back to Maine after your time in Bristol, Connecticut. And congratulations on a great run, and the rest of the players and also all the parents that made the trip down there too.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you to Maine for cheering these kids on. It meant the world to them.
All right, Eric Hanley, the head coach of the Gray-New Gloucester Raymond baseball team. Have a great day, okay? We're proud of you.
All right, thank you. Bye.